A ground that barely needs an introduction. The grand theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. And here we have Manchester United against Benfica. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Here then the lineups for this game. So we're up and running. Antonio, aimed long and direct. Goes long and forward. And that's a throw. Another throw-in. Diogo Dallo. Now the pass. Gets it back. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Spoon forward. Sesko. Defence has got rid of that. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Wonderful quick feet. Tries to get it forward quickly. Luca Bacchio. Araujo passes it through. He's there to get rid. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Bueno keeps everyone guessing. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Barrenetxea looks to slip it through. That intervention was very necessary. Bruno Fernandes battles to win it back. Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Ligt pumps it upfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. Who's going to make this theirs? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bruma with the ball through. Now can he finish? Timely intervention. Good idea, just poorly executed. Rios. Gets it back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Shaw pumps it upfield. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Yoro boots it upfield. Played out to the right. Comes sliding in. Ball is over the line. Antonio. He's had a go! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Looks like a good ball through. And back out it comes. And the volley. Just a whisker away. Manuel. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Bar knocks it towards the front. Bruno Fernandes. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
And that's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then, and something had...
De Ligt has been caught there, it's a foul. Tries a through ball. Cuts it out. Manuel. And we've reached half-time. So we reached the halfway point.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Manchester United playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Antonio tries the route one option. Gudjonsson tries to get it forward quickly. He's picked him out. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Gets it upfield. Diogo Dalot. And he has been fouled there. Referee's got a decision to make here. Oh, there's his decision. He's off. The players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Barrenetxia. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Shaw. Gudjonsson. Bar. Luca Bacchio tries a long pass towards the front. Bruno Fernandes pumps it forwards. Trying to get there. Forward it goes. Luca Bacchio. Aimed long and direct. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And back to base. Keeper's got good distance on that. Yaro. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Sesko. Shaw gets it back. Pushes Plays it out wide. Hit into the middle. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Terima. It's come loose. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Suarez gets it away. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Ugarte. Now the pass. Played into the middle. And he's kept it out. Away from immediate danger. Passes it through. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Looks like a good ball through. Has a swing at it! Oh, brilliant from Bruno Fernandes!
Unbelievable. All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Yeah, and he had to adjust his body position to swing at that. It was instinctive and top drawer.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Manchester United take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Astute defending to ensure they got no further. Looks to slip it through. Crosses in a low one. And that's been repelled. It's a loose ball. Gets it upfield. United need to hold on for a few more moments. And it's Johnson. Tries a through ball. Bueno, a real chance to break. To be more accurate. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now the pass. And through to the goalkeeper. And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid.
A very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. And our live game is Manchester United against Newcastle. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Here are the lineups we've just been given. So off we go then. Mount. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw passes it through. Ball is over the line. Bruno Fernandes. Danger averted for now. Trippier tries the route one option. Looks like a good ball through. Now here's the through ball. Firmly met. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Aimed long and direct. Looks to slip it through. Mount! Great reaction! Get that clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. With a delicate ball. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Charges in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Casemiro goes long and forward. Tries a through ball. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Jacob Murphy. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now surely! Spoon forward. He's had a look. Aimed forward. Botman. Demanding a quick ball here. Shaw. Bruno Guimaraes. Trippier. Fires from distance. Who's going to make this theirs? It's a promising run he's making on the right. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Lovely feet. Now the cross. In for a header! Good delivery. No joy.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Casemiro hurtles into the tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Chance to shoot, and he's on his way! And he's there to hoof it away. Boots it upfield. Gordon. And back to base. Diabo. Now the pass. Promising cross. Whipped it again. And back out it comes. Diabo. Out of play for a goal kick. Bruno Guimaraes tries to get it forward quickly. Shaw. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Umbuemo. Diabo. Oh, glorious footwork! Going for goal! Saved only by poor finishing.
Probably not his best option. I think goalkeepers are normally happy for players to have a go from there.
Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Timely intervention. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United have clearly identified that the right wing is their main supply route because of all the crosses delivered from that side. They may meet more resistance out there second half. They shouldn't have it as easy.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Tries to dink it in. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Murphy, looking to shoot! That is wayward.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence. And shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
And out to safety. Clears it out of harm's way. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. That's gone a long way up and away. Shaw knocks it towards the front. Hits one! Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah, we love a trier, Peter, but it has to be a far greater quality to beat the keeper from there. Newcastle have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Looks like a good ball through. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Linton pumps it upfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. Bruno Fernandes pumps it forwards. Plays it out to the wing. Ball swung in. He's there to get rid. In once more. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Who's going to make this theirs? Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Newcastle have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Gets up to head it! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Botman. All the way back and they start again. Well positioned to make that interception. Gordon. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Manchester United may think they're going about this in the right way, but not if a series of passes is leading to no end product. They have to add the incision.
Tries lifting it over. It's a long forward pass. Thiago. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Manchester United have a sub ready to come on.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Heads it! Decent enough try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Newcastle get it back again. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ramsey. It's a loose ball. Chipped through. That's inches away from being a really good ball. Spoon forward. Rapidly approaching the end. United have been on a terrific scoring streak, but they are now under serious threat of drawing a blank. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has shown him a yellow card. He stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. This will probably be ding far post.
Ball stands firm and it's bounced out. Looks to slip it through. He's had a shot! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Ah, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Bueno. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
He went for the curler. Up to meet it. Ramsey gets it away. Brave effort, total commitment.
And he really threw himself at that one. Just a little more accuracy was all it needed.
Bruno Fernandes gets it back. Trippier keeps everyone guessing. Diallo looking to shoot, and the ball's come out. Goal!
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Newcastle take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. Mathias Cunha, and it's Shaw. Well read, he sorted that out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. The Red Devils have fallen short on the day. They're going to need to bounce back from this. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I think, Peter, there's a pretty simple explanation as to this performance and scoreline. Impotence. Cure that.
A ground that barely needs an introduction. The grand theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. The teams then, Manchester United taking the challenge to Manchester City. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beckley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And now the lineups for the game. That's got things underway. The curtain goes up on the latest rendition of this massively anticipated derby.
Doku. Vidio.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Shaw. Aimed long and direct. Charges in. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Shaw. And the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. It's a good-looking cross.
Bernardo Silva.
Reinders. United are looking to get back to winning ways following on from that marginal defeat. Umbuemo.
Mathias Cunha.
Tries to dink it in. It's come loose. Rodri pumps it upfield. Casemiro. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tries a through ball. Foden looks to thread it through. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the left it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Who's going to make this theirs? Ruben Dias.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Casemiro. Matheus Cunha.
Let down by a lack of accuracy.
Foden.
Bernardo Silva. And the ball is out of play. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Rodri.
Vidio.
Bruno Fernandes. Maguire. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Matheus Nunes.
Plays it out to the wing. Bueno. Spoon forward. Bernardo Silva tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Vidio.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hurtles into the tackle. Stones battles to win it back. Pulls out once more. It's a long forward pass.
Haaland.
Out to the left it goes. Now here's the through ball. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. De Ligt tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. Coaxed out to the wing. Foden. Can he put it away? Pumps it upfield. Reinders. Casemiro pushes it out wide. Zirkzee. There's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
De Ligt. Play for a throw. Manchester City seek a performance here, which... oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Matheus Cunha.
Reinders. And it's Bernardo Silva. Looks like a good ball through. Now the pass. Oh, he's found him in space! He's done very well to get to that.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Manchester City given another corner. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Foden passes it through. Bernardo Silva goes for the cross. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Looks to slip it through. Shaw. Bernardo Silva. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
He's got away with one there.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
Ruben Diaz goes long and forward.
Vidio.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Out to the flank. Heave to the back post. He's gone for it! It's broken loose. Defence has got rid of that.
Zirkzee.
Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Played out to the wing. Wonderful quick feet. Chance. Tries one! And the follow-up. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Bernardo Silva. Nicely controlled. Can he find a finish now? A great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
They've played it short. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ruben Diaz. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. The Red Devils may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. Who's going to make this theirs? Rodri. Ruben Diaz.
Matheus Nunes.
Savio. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. It's a promising ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries a through ball. Shapes the shoot! De Ligt knocks it away.
Well, with the team's level now, possession is everything for him. He can't keep giving it away.
Bruno Fernandes. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Gets it back. A chance! Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Oh, look, I don't need to tell you that that is not a good area to lose possession in, and should it be repeated, I think there's a real chance that the next time they're going to be punished for it.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Meno. It's a loose ball. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, I think the first thing to say is that the draw was about the right result.
It.